So welcome to this, my very first unboxing. I've got this very elaborate, dodgy looking rig set up so that I can shoot this unboxing video. I know many of my subscribers have been looking forward to this almost as much as I have. So without any further ado, here is the unboxing for the new camera I've been waiting for. And here it is. The Sony RX10iv Mark IV. As you can see, I haven't opened this ahead of time, so both you and I will be seeing this camera for the very first time together. So before I go ahead and take this package apart, let me show you a couple of the peripherals that I ordered along with this camera. So the first thing, a must-have I think, is this Joby Gorilla Pod. It's the 3K, which is the mid-size version. You get the 2K, 3K and the 4K. 4K was a bit expensive and I think maybe a bit big for this specific camera, so I thought the 3K should be sufficient. Secondly, I got this Low Pro bag for it. Inside they've packed for me another two things that I ordered, which are spare batteries, always a good idea to have. Next thing I bought is a microphone. This is the Rode Video Micro Compact on-camera microphone. It's the cheapest one I could find. Be that as it may, I think it's going to give me a better sound recording than the onboard microphone in the camera. Next thing I got, a high-speed SD card with a write speed of 95 megabytes per second. Last but not least, I got 3 of these UV filters. So right here are some of the main reasons why I went for this specific camera. One of the first reasons, it has a 24 to 600 millimeter zoom lens, is capable of shooting up to 960 frames per second slow motion, anywhere between 120 and 240 frames per second. According to my research, you still have quite decent quality and a killer slow motion. This camera has phase detection, 315 autofocus points, and being that I'm going to use this camera for some vlogging and also the fact that it doesn't have a flip out screen, I don't want to be wondering the whole time if this thing is focusing on my face. According to the research, once again, that I've done, the new autofocus in this Mark IV is much better than the previous version, Mark III. So a couple of other highlights. Obviously 4K, it has Wi-Fi built in, which means that even though it doesn't have the flip out screen, I should be able to connect this camera to an app on my smartphone. These are the apps which will allow me to be able to see what the camera sees. A Zeiss lens, from what I understand and what I've read, Carl Zeiss do make very good quality lenses, so that is definitely a welcome extra. So let's open this up and have a look at what's inside. Okay, first thing we have here is warranty information. Okay, awesome. Okay, this is a Wi-Fi connection guide. Definitely be looking at that later.
That's not my language. Reference guide.
Instruction manual.
This is probably something that I won't read because I find it a lot more helpful finding tutorials on YouTube and watching those.
Okay, let's get inside. Ooh. So let's leave that for last. Let's first see what's in here. Okay, we got a nice strap, always handy, so I can hang it around my neck. We have a power adapter. These connectors do not get used in my country, so if there isn't an adapter, I'm going to have to purchase one somewhere. Next we have a USB cable, which is obviously going to go in there. Other end is going to go into your camera to charge it. And over here we have the battery for this unit, NP-FW50, whatever that means. And so far I don't see a charger, So that is a bit worrying for me. So this, I'm guessing, is the camera. Before we look at that, let's just check if there isn't perhaps a charger hidden here somewhere. Looks like I don't have an external charger for these batteries, so it's something extra that I'm gonna have to order. So let's have a look at the camera. There we go, moment of truth. Ooh. Oh, that is even prettier than I imagined. All the photos and videos I've seen on the internet don't do it justice. Well, as I said, I'm not an expert. I haven't handled many cameras in my life, but the build quality on this definitely seems very good. I think this is called a lens hood. I'm guessing we'll just fit on here. Here's a lens protector. So I don't know what half of this stuff does, but in the box, this is all you get. I'm fairly disappointed that I don't have an adapter to use this. I'm also fairly disappointed that I don't have a charger, external charger, to charge this and the 2 extra batteries that I bought for it. And once I've gotten to know this camera, maybe I'll do a review on it and give some of my thoughts on the camera itself, the usability, the quality of the footage, and some of the features. Okay, so this is me on my new camera. I've also got a new microphone connected, so you be the judge. Let me know if the footage and the audio is at all better than what it was in the past. For those of you that have been watching my videos, I have in the meantime managed to find a universal charger for the batteries. This is a Jupio brand charger. I think this charges almost all of the Sony batteries. It's cheap in quality, but not in price, definitely. I paid for this 900 Namibian dollars, which is probably about 80-90 US dollars. But it does the job, so at least now I don't have to charge all my batteries in camera, which is less of a pain. I don't know how vloggers do this. This thing is getting quite heavy. Let me try my other arm here. So I actually shot this unboxing last week, Friday. Today is Wednesday. I've been busy with other things, and I've also been busy playing around with this camera. At the end of this video, I'll obviously add some of the photos I've taken and some of the video I've taken. And so far, I'm very impressed with the camera. It's awesome. By far the best camera I've ever had. I look forward to having a lot of fun with this and exploring the possibilities with this camera, and obviously growing my skills as a photographer and videographer. If there are people that are interested in a proper review, let me know. As soon as I feel comfortable with my knowledge regarding this camera, I will not hesitate to make a video and share it with you guys. So, until next time, keep making stuff.